What is an experience you had at a courthouse that you'll never forget? I was there to get my name legally changed back after my divorce. Simple paperwork, should take 20 minutes max. I had all my documents organized in a neat folder. Divorce decree, birth certificate, driver's license, the whole 9 yards. After waiting in line for 45 minutes, I finally reached the clerk's window. She was this stern-looking woman in her 50s with reading glasses hanging from a chain. She took one look at my forms and immediately shook her head. Sorry, you need your ex-husband's permission to change back to your maiden name. I blinked. I'm sorry, what? That doesn't sound right. It's my maiden name, the name I was born with. She let out this exaggerated sigh and rolled her eyes like I was the most clueless person she'd ever encountered. Ma'am, any name change requires spousal consent. It's state law. Been that way for decades. I can't process this without his signature notarized on Form 447B. The people behind me in line were getting restless. I could feel their impatience burning into my back. But we're divorced. Why would I need his permission to go back to my original name? Look, lady, she said, tapping her pen impatiently on the counter. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. You want to change your name? Get your husband's signature. Next. I stepped aside, my face burning with embarrassment and frustration. This made no sense. I pulled out my phone and called my friend Sarah, who's a family law attorney. Put her on speaker right there in the courthouse lobby. Sarah, I'm at the courthouse trying to change my name back to Johnson, and they're telling me I need my ex-husband's written permission. Is that real? Sarah's voice came through crystal clear. That's absolutely not true. You have every legal right to revert to your maiden name without any consent from an ex-spouse. That's basic family law. Armed with this confirmation, I marched back to the window. The same clerk was there, now helping someone else. I waited my turn and approached again. Excuse me, I just spoke with a family law attorney who confirmed that spousal consent is not required for reverting to a maiden name after divorce. The clerk's face flushed red. She was clearly annoyed that I had the audacity to question her authority. Ma'am, I've been working in this courthouse for 12 years. I process hundreds of name changes. I think I know the law better than some lawyer you called on the phone. She turned to the woman behind me. Some people think they know better than courthouse staff. That's when everything changed. The woman behind me stepped forward with a slight smile. Actually, I'm Judge Martinez from the Family Court Division upstairs, and she's absolutely correct. No spousal consent is required for maiden name restoration. The clerk's expression went from smug to horrified in about 2 seconds. Her mouth literally fell open. She started stammering and frantically flipping through procedure manuals and binders, clearly panicking. Judge Martinez continued in her calm, authoritative voice. In fact, telling someone they need spousal consent for maiden name restoration could constitute providing false legal information, which is a serious issue. The clerk was now sweating visibly, pulling out manual after manual, trying to find something to back up her claim. Other courthouse employees started gathering around, sensing drama. That's fine, Your Honor. I was just following what I thought was protocol. The clerk mumbled, not making eye contact. Judge Martinez stepped forward. I think there might be some serious retraining needed here. I'll handle this woman's paperwork personally to ensure it's processed correctly. The judge took my forms and walked me to a different window where another clerk quickly processed everything. The whole thing took exactly 5 minutes once someone competent was handling it. As I was leaving, I saw the original clerk's supervisor walking toward her desk with a very serious expression. The clerk was gathering her things, looking like she wanted to disappear into the floor. Judge Martinez walked out with me. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Unfortunately, some staff members get comfortable and stop staying current with actual laws. I thanked her profusely. She just smiled and said, sometimes the universe puts the right person in line behind you at exactly the right moment. 5 minutes later, I walked out with my official name change approved and processed. My maiden name was officially restored. No ex-husband's permission required. Sometimes justice comes from the most unexpected places. Final meeting.